Hello, I'm Jana Leigh, and welcome to Ask Jana Leigh. Today is Trifling Thursday, and boy, do I got a doozy for you. So, this letter is from Reddit, and it reads Snapped and faked a pregnancy in the worst possible way. Lived with my boyfriend for 4 years. We went back and forth about marriage. He finally proposed only to back out a few weeks later. I broke up with him and moved back to my home state 4,000 miles away. First of all, how do you propose to somebody after 4 years? You've been with them 4 years and then you propose and then take it back? How do you do that? 4 years wasn't enough? You gonna waste some more of her time or you just done? Okay, it says I broke up with him and moved back to my home state 4,000 miles away. 3 months later, he called, missed me, still loved me, regretted canceling our engagement, and proposed again. Skeptical at first, we spoke for 7 hours, and he convinced me that he was ready to get married. I told him we'd sleep on it. I called him the next day, and if he meant it, he answered the phone. If not, he wouldn't. He answered, and we set a wedding date for 6 weeks. Girl, you 6 weeks? Why six? That's really short. That's a short engagement. You were terrified he was gonna back out again. Girl, you shouldn't have took him back. Mm, this can't be good. I started to make plans only to have him go radio silent. Girl, after 2 weeks, he finally admitted he wasn't ready again and called it off. Uh, why did you go back after the first time? Y'all been together 4 years. He still doesn't know? This is crazy. Why are you putting up with this? You cannot be this desperate for a man. He does not respect your relationship. He doesn't love you enough to marry you. He just wants to lay up, I guess. I don't know. But he doesn't love you enough to marry you. 4 years, 4 years later, I get a call out of the blue. He's in my city on business. Can we get together? Hell no. What are you talking about? Get out of here. What the hell? I'm over him, so why not? Girl, clearly you're not over him. We meet, we met for a drink and caught up. I asked him what happened when he canceled our engagement. He did that twice, ma'am. You leaving out one. He said he always regretted that and wanted to call me to apologize but was afraid. Despite that, he never stopped loving me. No, 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 girl. He running game on you. Do not fall for this okey doke. Ooh. Despite that, he never stopped loving me and canceling was his biggest regret, so he says. It wasn't big enough because he did it twice. So he has two biggest regrets? No. And never having a child with me. He'd always wanted a son. Girl, he'll get over it. Don't worry about him. At that moment, something snapped in me. I told him that I was pregnant when I left him, that I was the night he called to propose, but I never wanted to marry him. I never wanted him to marry me because of that, so I didn't tell him. When he finally broke up with me, I decided to put the baby up for adoption. Unfortunately, later that night, I suffered a miscarriage. It was a boy. He left the table busy. Why would you do that? See, this is how I know you're not over him. Why make up this big old lie? You're just trifling. You're trifling. And so is he. I'm sitting here going on and on about him, and then look what you're doing. Whew, child. I lied to him. There was no pregnancy. I wanted to hurt him as much as he hurt me. I never planned to do it. See, when you over somebody, you don't be thinking like this. That's why I knew you were lying. The thought never crossed my mind. I just snapped, knowing that being the cause of my losing his son would devastate him. I never saw him again and never told him the truth. Girl, you got you got some issues. That's a big lie to be telling. I mean, I know he probably devastated you by canceling the engagement twice, but you try to bring a whole child into the mix that didn't even exist. So you brought the child in and then you let it die. Like, why even put somebody through that? Like, if you over somebody, you don't. First of all, you wouldn't be meeting up with them. First of all, after he did that to you, wasted 4 years of your life and canceled the engagement twice. What was the purpose of them 4 years? So anyway, so he wasted 4 years of your life. You claim then 4 years later, so it's been 8 years altogether. 4 years after that, you say you over him, but you want to meet up with. No, his number should be blocked. What are you doing? I would never want to see him again. Ever. And then you're going to create this story? Why? If you over somebody the hurt and everything, you've let that go. You've healed. You clearly have not healed. I suggest you see a therapist. This is a big lie to tell. If you were a mature person, even if you did decide to just sit down with him, as soon as he apologized, accept the apology and walk off. Walk off. That's how things should have ended. But here you go making up a whole lie. Like you on Dynasty or something. Girl, y'all play too much. Anyway, drop in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tomorrow is Freaky Friday. Don't forget to stop by and check out that video. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.